Hello and a very warm welcome to each one of you. And let me share what were we reading in the last session. In the last session, the we had started chapter number 12, wherein we were reading about it is my intention to attract ideal people and divine relationships. उसके अंदर हमने पढ़ा कि कहते हैं हाउ टू रिमूव रेजिस्टेंसेस बाय अलाउइंग. हमने इसके बाद पढ़ा गिविंग फोर्थ व्हाट यू वांट टू अट्रैक्ट, कि जो आप दोगे वही आपके पास वापस आने वाला है. Then we also read about attracting spiritual partnerships. And last but not the least, in fact, yes, we read ahead of it as well, that we read about you are already connected to those you want in your life. So act like it. That is more of like manifesting the right kind of people. And then we read about it is all unfolding in divine order. Whatever is coming our way, there is a divine order in it. And today we are going to read about, a few words about patience. Right. Let me very quickly start sharing the screen so that we can read it together. A few words about patience. Would you agree that हमारे को जब अपनी लाइफ में जैसा इंसान चाहिए और जैसे लोग चाहिए, जैसे पीपल हमारे लाइफ में हमारे को चाहिए, वी विल हैव टू कीप पेशेंस. इनफैक्ट we have to keep patience even for the objects, for the materialistic things. तो लोग तो क्या ही बात है. Let's read what does the author has to share. There is a wonderfully paradoxical line in A Course of Miracle. Infinite patience produces immediate results. Wow. Infinite patience produces immediate results. To be infinitely patient means to have an absolute knowing within you that you are in vibrational harmony with the all creating force that intended you here. You are, in fact, a co creator of your life. You know that the right people will show up on divinely ordained schedule. Attempting to rush the schedule based on your own timetable is akin to getting down on your knees and tugging at an emerging tulip shoot, insisting that you need the flower now. Creation reveals its secrets by and by, not according to your agenda. The immediate result that you will receive from an infinite patience is a deep sense of peace. You will feel the love of the creation process. You will stop making incessant demands, and you will start being on the lookout for exactly the right person. uh the biggest and the most simple example of it is ki jab when the mother gives birth to a child, she does not bring out the child the very day she gets that she's pregnant. Otherwise to abortion ho jayega na, she will be killing the child. She has to patiently wait for entire 9 months period to have the baby out, which is healthy. लाइकवाइज जब हम कोई सीड सो करते हैं, वी हैव टू वेट पेशेंटली फॉर इट टू स्प्रिंग आउट, एंड आफ्टर स्प्रिंगिंग आउट यू पेशेंटली वेट फॉर इट टू बिकम अ बिग ट्री, राइट. अनदर एग्जाम्पल, जब एग के अंदर से चिक ने निकलना होता है, चिक हैज टू स्ट्रगल अ सर्टेन. आप उसको ब्रेक कर देते हो एग को चिक को निकालने के लिए, तो चिक विल नॉट सर्वाइव एट ऑल, और देर इज अ चांस दैट वो आप फिर वो एग का ऑमलेट ही बना के खा रहे हो. सो पेशेंस वर्क्स ब्यूटिफुली. and you should look out for, patience in your life to get the right thing as per the divine order. I write this with the idea of infinite patience producing immediate results. I know that I am not alone as I sit here writing. I know that the right people will magically appear to provide me with whatever incentive or material I might need. I have total faith in this process and I stay harmoniously in tune with my source. The phone will ring and someone has a tape that will think I will think. Sorry. They think I will like. Okay. 2 weeks ago, it would not have clicked with me. But on this day, I listen to that tape while exercising and it provides me with exactly what I need. I pass someone on a walk and they stop to talk. They tell me about a book they are sure I would like. I jot down the title, look it up, and sure enough, I have what I need. There are times when you have to start trusting the process of life as well. Why do they keep on saying ki, trust the process of life? Trust the process of life. Why? That means that you need to trust the power of intention, trust the universal powers with the fact that it will give you what you need in exactly that moment that it is whenever it is required. Maybe. I don't know. I had never heard of this book. And when Pranavi shared that we can read this book and this book got the maximum polls, maybe, in fact, not maybe, God wanted us to read this book together so that we learn something from here. We needed to connect to that power of intention. That is why this book has come our way. Otherwise, I don't know if I would have taken up this book or not. Everything is by the will of God, by the will of that universal power. This goes on every day in some way or another as I surrender my ego mind to the universal mind of intention and allow precisely the right people to help me with my individual intention. The immediate result of infinite patience is the inner peace that comes from knowing that I have a senior partner who will either send me someone or leave me alone to work it out myself. What a beautiful analogy, right? I know there is somebody just right besides me who is guiding me through. And if that higher force feels that मुझको किसी की help की जरूरत है, they will send that help to me immediately. And if not, then he will make sure that I am sitting alone to figure it out myself. This is called practical faith, and I urge you to trust in it. Be infinite patient with it and have an attitude of radical appreciation and awe each time the right person mysteriously appears in your immediate life space. I will repeat that again. This is called practical faith, and I urge you to trust in it. Be infinite patient with it and have an attitude of radical appreciation and awe each time the right person mysteriously appears in your immediate life space. All right, let's go ahead with reading how to make our intention our reality. Below is my 10-step program for implementing the intention of this chapter. Step number 1. Move away from hoping, wishing, praying, and begging for the right person or people to show up in your life. Move away from hoping, wishing, praying, begging for the right person or people to show up in your life. Know that this is the universe that works on energy and attraction. Remind yourself that you have the power to attract the right people to assist you with any desire as long as you are able to shift from ego-driven energy to match up with all providing source of intention. This first step is crucial because if you can't banish all doubt about your ability to attract helpful, creative, loving people, then the remaining 9 steps will be of little use to you. Intending ideal people and divine partners begins with knowing in your heart that it's not only a possibility but a certainty. All right. So without a doubt, without even a second of doubt, an inch of doubt, a milli inch of doubt, you have to believe that the best is for you. And then you will see it coming your way. पर हमारे को सबसे ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम ये है कि वी डू नॉट फील दैट वी डिजर्व इट. वी डू नॉट हैव द वी हैव सो मेनी डाउट्स अबाउट क्या मुझको मिलेगा, क्या नहीं मिलेगा, क्यों मिलेगा, कैसे मिलेगा, एंड देयरफॉर वी जस्ट मिस आउट ऑन थिंग्स मोस्ट प्रोबेबली. All right. Step number 2 says conceptualize your invisible connection to the people you would like to attract in your life, to your life. Let go of your exclusive identification with the appearance of your body and its possession. Identify with the within you that sustains your life by directing the functions of your body. Now recognize the same energy source flowing through the people you perceive to be missing from your life, and then realign yourself in thought with that person or persons. Know within you that this power of intention connects the two of you. The thoughts of creating this merger also emanate from the same field of universal intention. So what do we have to do? हमारे को conceptualize करना है from our invisible connection. हमारे को first तो अपने आप को देखना है that is away from this materialistic things. और हमारे पास क्या है, हमारी क्या एक्विजिशंस है, एक्वायर हम क्या क्या करते हैं, हमारे पास क्या क्या धन दौलत, और हमने क्या पहना है, हमारी बॉडी कैसी है, इन सब से दूर होके हमारे को पहले तो अपने आप को देखना है. हमारे थॉट्स कैसे हैं, हमारा माइंड कैसा है, हमारी सोल कैसी है, वो किस फ्रीक्वेंसी पे ऑपरेट कर रही है, because that frequency is something that is going to attract the same kind of frequency people. If we see that we want to attract so much better people, I think we also need to operate at a higher level. Step number 3. From a picture in your mind of meeting the persons you would like to have assist you or be in partnership with you. उसकी एक पिक्चर बना दो. Manifesting is a function of spiritual intention matching up in a vibrational harmony with your desires. Be as specific as you would like, but don't share this visualization technique with anyone because you will be asked to explain yourself, defend yourself, and have to deal with the low energy of doubt that will inevitably occur. This is a private exercise between you and God. Never allow your picture to be blurred or corroded by negativity or doubt. Regardless of any obstacles that may surface, hang on to this picture and stay in loving, kind, creative, peaceful harmony with your always expanding and endlessly receptive source of intention. So it has shared all the 7 faces of intention that हमारे को loving होना है, हमारे को kind होना है, हमारे को creative होना है, हमारे को peacefully harmony में रहना है, with our ever expanding and endless receptive होना है. ठीक है. एंड प्लस ही हैज ऑल्सो शेयर दैट आपने जो अपनी विजुअलाइजेशन करी है, पिक्चराइजेशन करी है अपने दिल के अंदर, दिमाग के अंदर, अबाउट द काइंड ऑफ पर्सन यू वांट टू अट्रैक्ट, not physically. I will say that again, at the soul level, you need not tell anybody about it as well. Because when you tell people that this is the kind of person I'm, manifesting for myself, people may question you. And the more questions you deal with, what happens? आपका जो belief है वो break down हो जाता है. So if you want to stay firmly on the beliefs at the universal power, keep this between you and God. It should be a conversation between you two, which is absolutely sacred and never to be shared with anybody else. Then comes step number 4. Act upon the inner picture. Begin to act as if everyone you meet is a part of your intention to attract ideal people into your life. Share with others your needs and desires without going into detail about your spiritual methodology. Okay, methodology नहीं बतानी है, but you can keep start telling people around you कि क्या चाहिए in your desired partner. Make calls to experts who might be of assistance and state your desires. They will want to help you. Don't expect anyone else to do the work for attracting the right people for whatever you seek, be it a job, admission to a college, a financial post, or a person to repair your automobile. Be proactive and stay alert for signs of synchronicity, never ignoring them. If a truck driver drives by with a phone number advertising what you need, jot the number down and call. See all so-called bizarre coincidences surrounding your desire as message from source and act upon them immediately. I assure you that they will occur repeatedly. Oh my God. So it is saying कि जब आपको पता चल गया कि आपको क्या चाहिए, without sharing the spiritual methodology that you are using, you can tell people around कि आपको क्या चाहिए and start noticing whatever comes around your way. हमारी लाइफ में हम लोग कई बार कुछ कुछ चाह रहे होते हैं, but we do not attach ourselves and we do not stay alert of any kind of message that might be sent to us through the universal path. तो अगर आपको ऐसा कुछ दिखता है तो take a note of it and immediately act upon it. There is a possibility that way I keep on saying ki, I want to be a bigger coach, I want to have 100 people in my room and this and that. But the moment one of the coaches approaches me to talk about something, if I am ignoring that and just keep on telling, नहीं मुझको लोग चाहिए, मुझको लोग चाहिए, you never know why that coach is approaching you. Talk to that coach. Maybe if there is a possibility, you can, come into collaboration with them and talk to them ki, I will come and at this time I will, serve your tribe. Maybe that ways I can have 100 people in this room. It is something that we just need to put our head towards. We need to be very alert of whatever the universe is sending towards us. Maybe हमारी desire जो है वो universe तो पूरी कर रहा है, पर हम ही receptive नहीं है, हम ही उसको देख ही नहीं रहे हैं. Just like this one is telling कि आपको ट्रक पे एक नंबर दिख रहा है एडवर्टाइजिंग का एंड आप उसको देख ही नहीं रहे हो, देख रहे हो and you're like whatever, but maybe that number is because you have desired for that number. क्या पता, एक बार फोन करके देखने में क्या ही जा रहा है. Then comes step number 5. Take the path of least resistance. I use the word resistance here as I have several times in part 2 of this book. Thoughts such as the following are actually a form of resistance to having your intentions manifest. This stuff isn't practical. I can't just materialize in my ideal person by my thoughts. Why should I be treated any better than all those others who are still waiting for Mr. Right? I tried this before and the real idiot came into my life. These are thoughts of resistance that you are placing right in the way of source sending you someone. Resistance is lowered energy. Source is high, creative, expansive energy. When your thoughts are low energy vibration, you simply cannot attract the high energy people you need or desire. Even if they came rushing up to you announcing, "Here I am, how can I serve you? I am willing and able," and carrying a sign saying, "I am yours," you would not recognize and believe them while you are so busy trying to attract more of what you can't have and don't deserve. दिस इज सच एन आई ओपनर. हमारे पास इतनी रेजिस्टेंसेस होती हैं कि जस्ट लाइक आई जस्ट शेयर्ड अभी थोड़ी देर पहले इन द लास्ट पॉइंट कि वी आर बिजी जस्ट मैनिफेस्टिंग 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 एट अ वेरी लो फ्रीक्वेंसी. हमारे सामने कोई आके बोल भी देना कि आई एम द पर्सन यू वांट टू बी विद, वी विल बी लाइक चलो चलो, बिकॉज मेरा दिमाग तो कहीं और है. You might be manifesting in your life that I want some mentor who could handhold me, help me do something XYZ, and maybe you're sitting in that room and you're saying, नहीं ये तो book reading club है ना, इसमें थोड़ी ना कुछ होगा. Be aware, be vigilant, and accept whatever comes your way. Step number 6, practice being the kind of person you wish to attract. This is something that I have heard multiple millions of times कि आप start treating people just the way you want yourself to be treated, या फिर start being the person that you want to attract in your life. आप जैसे वैसा आपका पार्टनर. क्या वो बोलते हैं कि रब मिलाई जोड़ी, एक अंधा एक कोड़ी. जैसे आप हो, आप उसी वाइब्रेशन के इंसान को अट्रैक्ट करते हो अपनी लाइफ में. Let's read. As I have touched on before, if you want to be loved unconditionally, practice loving unconditionally. If you want assistance from others, extend assistance whenever and wherever you have the opportunity. If you would like to be the recipient of generosity, then be as generous as you can, as frequently as you can. This is one of the simplest and most effective ways of attracting the power of intention. Match up with the forthcomingness of the universal mind, for which everyone and everything originates, while extending it outward, and you will attract back to yourself all that you intend to manifest. Very simple, very easy to understand concept, right? Then we go to step number 7, that says detach from the outcome and the practice infinite patience. This is something that my daughter was talking about today only, wherein she said कि ऐसे बोलते हैं, वो कहते हैं कि आप उसके साथ आप मैनिफेस्ट भी करो, उसके बारे में सोचो भी और फिर अपने आप को डिटैच कर दो. ऐसे थोड़ी ना होता है. ऐसे कैसे होता है? Then how is it going to come true? फिर तो मैं चेस कर रही होंगी ना उसको. And they say that you do not have to chase. Let's read what is the answer. This is a crucial step of faith. Infinite patience इसी में आती है. And I also suggested her this only, how Krishna said, कर्म करो, फल की इच्छा मत करो. कर्म करो, फल की इच्छा मत करो. आपको पता होना चाहिए आपको क्या चाहिए, बट उसके बाद आप अपना काम करो. You will be blessed. Know for it in your heart, in your soul, कि जो मुझको चाहिए वो तो मुझको मिलने ही वाला है. उसके अंदर डिले हो सकता है बट डिनायल कभी नहीं होगा. कीप इनफाइनाइट पेशेंस का मतलब इनफाइनाइट फेथ. बिकॉज आप जिस मूवमेंट पे इनफाइनाइट फेथ दिखा दोगे ना उस पावर ऑफ इंटेंशन में, you will see things are going to come your way quicker. This is the crucial step of faith. Don't make the mistake of evaluating your intention as success or failures on the basis of the little ego or its time schedule. Put out your intention and practice everything that is written in this chapter or in this book, and let go. Create a knowing within and let the universal mind of intention handle the details. Exactly, right? आप अपना काम करके छोड़ दो, काम तो होगा ही होगा. Step number 8, practice meditation, particularly japa meditation, to attract ideal people and divine blessing, relationships. Practice the repetition of the sound that is in the name of God as a mantra. Literally seeing in your mind's eye the energy you are radiating, bringing the people you desire into your life. You will be astounded at the results. I have provided examples throughout this book of how the practice of japa meditation has helped people manifest their dreams almost like magic. And I know it for a fact that it does work. Because japa meditation gives you the strength to have faith and surrenderance in that power. And that is one of the most important parts if you want to manifest anything in your life. Then we go on the step number 9. To be honest, take my word for it. If you do not have a guru, firstly, it is very important to have some guru in your life who initiates you with this mantra or the japa meditation. He guides you on that. If nothing at all, then Om chanting is one of the most powerful chantings that you can do to bring magical things in your life. Step number 9. Look upon everyone who has ever played any role in your life as having been sent to you for your benefit. In the universe, people peopled by a creative divine organizing intelligence, which I am calling the power of intention, there are simply no accidents. The wake of your life is like the wake of a boat. It's nothing more than the trail that's left behind. The wake doesn't drive the boat. The wake is not driving your life. Everything and everyone in your personal history had to be there when they were. And what's the evidence of this? They were there. That's all you need to know. Don't use what transpired in the wake or the wrong people who showed up in your wake as a reason why you can't attract the right people today. It's your past, nothing more than a trail you have left behind. This is a very beautiful, concept wherein, sorry, wherein it is saying कि आपकी लाइफ में जो भी इंसान आया है, be it good or bad, as per your understanding, understand that that person was plotted in your life because you had asked for something which needed that process to happen. मतलब कि अगर गलत लोग भी आपकी लाइफ में आए हैं, that was a process that you need to go through to be where you are today. And you had thought of it sometime in your life. That is why I keep on telling you, जो मर्जी इंसान आ जाए आपकी लाइफ में, उसके लिए ग्रैटिट्यूड कर दो. अगर आपको लग रहा है ना आपकी लाइफ कहीं पे स्टक है, कुछ गड़बड़ हो रही है, रिलेशनशिप्स ठीक नहीं चल रहे हैं, बेस्ट solution to anything is paying them gratitude. Last but not the least, step number 10. As always, remain in the state of eternal gratitude. Even be grateful for those whose presence have caused you pain and suffering. Be thankful for the source for sending them and to yourself for attracting them too. They all had something to teach you. Now be grateful for everyone God sent to your path and know as a co creator that it is up to you to either resonate with the higher loving energy of intention or keep those like energized people in your life, or to give them a silent blessing and a pleasant no thank you. And the emphasis is on the thank you, for that is true gratitude in action. अभी इसके बारे में तो मैंने पहले ही आपको बता दिया कि yes, that is why I keep on telling everybody कि gratitude करना शुरू कर दो, सब कुछ is going to get sorted. Last step है, but the most powerful step. In Lindsay McTaggart's book called The Field, The Quest for the Secret Force of the Universe, she offers us this scientific perspective on what I have written in this chapter. Our natural state of being in a relationship, a tango, a constant state of one influencing the other. Just as the subatomic particles that compose us cannot be separated from the space and particles surrounding them, so living beings cannot be isolated from each other. By the act of observation and intention, we have the ability to extend a kind of super radiance to the world. Through relationships with others, and by using the power of intention, we can radiate outward all the energy necessary to attract what we desire. I urge you to move into this awareness now and know in your heart, just as the farmer in the field of dreams knew that if you build this inner dream, surely it will come true. Right? That's it for today. Tomorrow we will be diving into chapter number 13, which is going to talk about it is my intention to optimize my capacity to heal and be healed. To be in good relationships, I must say that it is absolute important that we get healed ourselves. Right? All right. Thank you for joining, and those of you who are watching the recording, I hope you got some value from this read, and God bless you. Take good care of yourself and be blessed. Good night.